It's the hottest dish in the streets. It's what everyone's talking about on Facebook.
Twitters and Facebooks and all that stuff.
It's what everyone's tweeting about.
Twitter stalking, Facebook groupie.
It's time for Big Tigger's trending topics.
Yeah, that's trending topics.
Find out what's trending now with Big Tigger.
Oh, he did not dump me for that.
On V103.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, time for the trending topics. Big Tig back at work. What's happening with you? You good? Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I had a whole litany of things I was going to talk about, but since he strolled in so very casually, and we appreciate his presence right here at V103 in Atlanta, I would like to introduce none other than Katt Williams. What up, Katt? How are you, sir?
With so much drama and comedy, it's kind of hard being K-A-double-T, but I somehow, some way, keep coming up with funny ass stuff like every single day. May I kick a little for TMZ
And
make a few ends as I breeze
through.
And the party's still jumping and my mama ain't home. I got Tigger in the living room getting it on, and we
I
ain't leaving till
6 in the morning.
So what you want to do?
All right. We can't do that part. What up, Red Grand Soul through the building too? What up, Red?
Ladies and gentlemen, Red Grand.
Hey.
The hilarious one.
So, let's see. Let's back up a couple days. Tuesday morning, I was asleep in Orlando. I was down there doing some stuff with my grandparents, trying to get them right. My phone's like
a real man. Did y'all hear that, man out there? The man said he spent the weekend tending to his
I
grandparents.
took Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday off.
And what you did was spent the weekend lying to 3 of your side girls. Grown man status.
My phone starts going crazy. Like, yo, first it was 2 emails, 2
I know when
DMs,
that hotline bling.
and the text.
You thought it was going down, right? Like, my Tinder is.
Can you play that little clip right there? This is my favorite part of it, by the way. Play the. There's a video posted. 2 videos. One is about me. Let's listen to the end part.
Oh no,
This is funny.
I hate watching myself.
Go ahead, play it.
And if you want to be a bouncing tiger, you just heard from Bouncer. Now I'm getting on my private jet and I'm going to court. But when I come back, I'm coming right back to the A. Katt Williams out.
It was just so far from the actual occurrence that it was bothersome, and I made a mistake, and so I wanted to be as egregious as I was when I came at you. I wanted to be as egregious when I came to deliver my apology for that.
Thank you, sir.
And not to overstep, but I also owe a humongous apology to Kevin Hart, and so I wanted you to be the person that got that as well. It doesn't matter how accurate you are. Even Steph Curry on occasion misses a shot. Mm-hmm. Now, he would be delusional if he acted like we didn't just see that he had an air ball, or we didn't just see that he,
made a mistake,
that he shot a brick.
Right.
He would be stupid if he went, no, that went in. No, Steph, it didn't go in. Yeah, all of them go in. No, Steph, all of them don't go in.
Okay.
So I should have. This is what happened. Atlanta means so much to me because of the years prior to Pimp Chronicles and the years after Pimp Chronicles, and how consistent Atlanta has been with their love for me, to the point that people often think I'm from Atlanta. Mm-hmm. So when I did the show at Phillips, I kind of lost myself, and I didn't do my stand-up performance. I actually did an hour of talking to Atlanta because I love Atlanta, and I made a lot of mistakes and said a lot of things that just be in Katt Williams' head, but I was not talking to the world. I was talking to the city of Atlanta.
Got you.
And I should have never mentioned Kevin Hart's name. That is the reigning king of comedy if you ask for popular consensus. So now the fact that he's a black man like me, and the fact that I attacked him with such vitriol at a time when our country is already divided in every way it could be divided, racially, politically, economically, socially, religiously. Like, the fact that I, while being on stage pretending to be higher than that, would then stoop down to the same level and try to embarrass Kevin Hart in front of his children and loved ones after all the hard work he's done since the year 2002 is just regrettable on my part. So I humbly apologize to not only Kevin Hart, but Heartbeat Productions, the Plastic Cup Boys, and anybody associated with Kevin Hart. That was a mistake on my part, because I don't love Kevin. I love Tori. Tori's a friend of mine.
Okay.
So I might have. It doesn't matter. I don't need an excuse. I'm sorry for having mentioned Kevin's name at all. Having said that, I didn't make a total mistake. I meant to cut the snake, but I meant to cut the head of the snake. So my special will no longer be in Philly. It'll be in New York at the Barclays, where I cut off the head of Chris Rock. Step and Fetch It, Coon number 1.
Wait.
My special will be called Smaller and Brighter. You know, like bigger and blacker. And I'll deal with Chris Rock there in New York.
What's the problem with Chris Rock now?
I'll acknowledge that when I get to it.
Okay.
I've already made enough missteps, and I just got done doing back-to-back apologies for the first
That
time
was
in my life.
amazing.
So that's what it did to. So, okay, we got that. And on to the next, sir. Sorry, listeners. I know this is now fun radio. Why won't they play some music?
Yeah, I tell you what. Let's play some commercials and come back and talk some
Yes,
more.
that's what they want.
That's what we because I got to get
Let's
paid
make
too.
these bills.
Katt Williams. This has been Trending Topics right here on the People Station B103. So, I did not treat Red Grant like a stepchild. That's my. How long I know you, Grant? Alpha.
20-something years, you know.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, man. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I'm doing great, man. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out with my boss over here, boss player, Mr. Katt Williams, you know what I mean?
Right.
He treated me good on this conspiracy theory tour. You know what I'm saying? We coming and rocking cities everywhere we go, smashing heads. You know, like smashing pumpkins, smashing heads.
It sounds like you're making an announcement. You don't mind if I take over and make the announcement, do you?
Please do.
Excellent. In the spirit of the unification of comedy, Red Grant and I are extending the invitation to Kevin Hart and Dave Chappelle to join us at the Staples Center in about 45 days, where we will be performing in front of a sold-out crowd in Los Angeles. And that way they'll get a chance to see Dave Chappelle and Kevin Hart and Katt Williams and Red Grant. Katt Williams will be hosting said event, and Kevin Hart will be headlining said event. So, bam, another exclusive right there for
Very
Big Tigger,
nice.
ladies and
Wait,
gentlemen.
man, you know what I'm saying? That's bigger than ever, Tigger. How you say the turn up is real, man?
Turn up is real.
I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level.
Do we have a specific date for this particular fantasticness?
The Staples Center does. They've sold 12,000 tickets.
Do they really? Damn, already.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
There's only 19,000 in there.
Tigger, you getting a lot of big news this morning, man.
I like that.
You getting
Even though it's afternoon.
it's afternoon.
It's morning for us because we woke up in L.A. and then got off the plane in Atlanta.
And I wanted to give you some credit. You know, when I talked to you Tuesday, he said, Tig, okay, you say you didn't say it. I believe you. I got to go to court, but I'll be back. He said, if you want to do an interview or whatever, I got you. So I texted, yesterday, and I wasn't sure if you were on the plane or not today. I was literally about to say, so where might Katt be? And they was like, he in the lobby. And I was like, so I appreciate you, and I thank you for you making 2 apologies at one time, because that's not normal.
Yeah. I know I only have to do that. I have to do it in 2 places. So I go directly from here to CNN. So
Really?
you and Don Lemon.
Okay, I'll take that. I will take that. So, Red, y'all running around doing a conspiracy theory tour. What else you got coming up soon?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Katt gonna produce a lot of specials for me. We're gonna do some movies together. We writing pictures right now.
Okay.
You know, getting into the movies. You know what I mean? Just
Shout outs to Mark Curry.
shout out to Mark Curry blowing up the tour. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
We call him the assassinator of the tour.
Shout out to our special guest for the last few cities, the Atlantan, the Honorable Corey Zoo Miller.
Oh, this is crazy, yeah.
Zooman Miller.
Shout outs to Ashima Franklin.
Okay. I need to meet the Shema Franklins.
And I hope that you do so.
Okay. So, Katt, why does it seem like drama shadows the hell out of you?
I do not know why the Bible said that Satan would pick on you.
Why is Satan picking on you?
I think you just said, why are you being persecuted? I think you said.
That's something like that.
What I'll say is the persecution is worthy.
Right.
It doesn't happen to everybody, nor should it. Heavy is the head, not wealthy is the head, not healthy is the head. not. Yeah, see, you just. You don't care what it is when it's good. You care about how good it is when it's awful.
Watching Katt Williams on TMZ while we talk to Katt Williams on V103.
But I'm proud of him. Every time I see him, no matter how different he looks, he always looks like he's doing the one thing no crackhead has ever done. Make millions and millions and millions of dollars while being consistent and owning his own product.
That is crazy. Katt Williams right here on the People Station V103. Watch V103.com to tune in and turn up. So what?
Hazy baby.
Hey. Where do we go?
Look
from
at the
here?
furs in Los Angeles.
Lots of fur.
Yeah, they.
Some people be throwing stuff on people wearing fur.
Do they really now?
You wish
you mean
they would?
You mean they throw paint on the people that hunt? Or they throw paint on the people that manufacture fur coats?
No, they
Or do they
should.
go into Macy's and Nordstrom's and throw paint upon the people that sell the fur coats? Or do they miss all of that and go right to the retailer? Interesting.
They don't want to go to jail. They just want to throw paint.
Excellent. It's gonna be red either way.
Right.
Yours from paint.
Katt Williams with your man Big Tig. We talked a lot about, the current state of comedy, up and down. What do you see the future of comedy?
It's magnificent. Better than it's ever been. Are you kidding? In the hands of Hannibal Buress and Gerard Carmichael and the like. I mean, with Key and Peele out there burning up the waves.
I'm so not talking to you right now.
Wild 'N Out is bursting a path, are they not? I think we're fine. We're in good hands. I think DC Young Flying will lead us in the appropriate direction. Shout out to another Atlantan.
Shout out to
you.
Yeah. No, comedy is like hip hop. It's forever changing, and even if you ever say that the change is not good, you're just old. The change is always good. For change is always good. Change doesn't know how to be not good. That's the only portion of evolution that is truly real.
Red, again, I've known you to be funny all my life.
You have.
What has
Me too.
What has changed the most about it since you started?
I started when I was 19. It was different then. You know what I mean? I was as a young puppy just in it. You know what I'm saying? When I went on TV, I didn't even know what I was doing. So, I had time to experience more things over the 20 years in comedy. And now the comedy is, it's on the internet too. They doing their little things, whatever, But it's hard to break out like brothers like Katt Williams. Y'all listen to me. Excuse my language.
You got a dumb button? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And people like that, you know what I mean? It's hard to get to that level. I look at Katt, and he teaches me so much, just about studying your craft, staying on top of your thing, and giving people more than what they usually get. He take care of everybody, man. So, people don't know that part of Katt Williams, A lot of people know, they go on the internet and see that, but for real, I seen them give thousands.
Hey.
A lot.
The IRS is listening.
I'm sorry.
What you saw was somebody paying his tax.
$1 to a kid. A penny to a kid.
Yeah. Here you are, little boy. Here's a brown penny for you. Katt Williams, the giver of pennies. That's right, Internal Revenue Service. He giveth the pennies freely.
Watch V103.com and you can tune in and turn up.
My bad.
Katt, something else came out, I guess yesterday or today, about you apparently being in another altercation.
And how did that story go?
Something with some rappers or something, and you heard an accident and you came down by the hotel to see it.
This is already confusing. Sir.
You came to see what was happening.
Sir, let's not hear your confusing story.
Let's
hear the truth and watch how crisp and clean it is in 30 seconds.
Bow.
Me and a group had just pulled into the front of a hotel.
Okay.
We had just got our bags out and we're getting ready to check in. But we hadn't gotten the bags in yet. We had already pre-checked in. We just needed to go in and announce our arrival. As we were standing there, we heard a loud collision, bang, and it was clearly close. It was clearly vehicles, and it was clearly really bad just from the sound of it.
Right.
So I took off running around the corner and ran to the intersection to the two cars, and it was two gentlemen in the cars. Both of them had the fumes in their face from the airbags, and so I got the Caucasian gentleman out by his waist, got him over to the corner, got him over there, made sure that his eyes were working, and laid him against the wall. Went back and got the Asian gentleman, got him over to the corner, bam. Okay, now we're trying to, then I get all of the outside bumper stuff that's, in the street, because it's LA, you know, so I grab that stuff over to the corner. Now after that, I put both cars in neutral, because we got to try to get these cars out the intersection. These guys are both stunned and just were in an automobile accident.
Right.
While I'm doing all of this, there's a voice that I keep hearing heckling me off on the sidewalk. And I'm trying to figure out, why am I doing this? And whoever this person is, they're not over here helping me.
They heckling.
So after about 8 minutes of this person heckling me, I go over to him and I go, excuse me, as a black person, I would have expected you to come over here and help me, helping a white guy and an Asian guy who was in an accident in the middle of an intersection in Los Angeles.
Right.
And he said, expletive.
Okay.
There's no more of that story, so.
It stops there.
No, it stops here.
Yeah, your hand is swollen.
That's what it is, though.
And anything else you'd like to add to the story?
That was the end of it.
Okay. Swollen hand.
I didn't say anything about that. I said that was the end of the story.
OMG. Well, Katt
now
Williams.
later, these turned out to be tough rappers who were calling the police and waiting for the 35 minutes for the police to arrive, and then pointing out all the girls in their entourage and identifying people, and then went to the police station and filed a report. But I'm sure Future doesn't condone free bands acting like that. Another Atlantan, yes? Boom, boom, boom! 3 exclusives.